What's going on, everybody? Welcome to another maxed out crypto video. Today we got a little Bitcoin shorting action, little how-tos. This is basically, yes, a sell-off pullback strategy, but it's still a very good strategy. I have used this strategy. That is not what we want. Total of 12 times in my trading career, and it's 175% of the time. So, very good strategy. And what it is, what you'll need first is you will need Market Cipher, obviously. If you don't have Market Cipher, I recommend you use my link below to get Market Cipher. Support me and my channel. So anyway, you will need Market Cipher B, which is this guy down here, and you will need Market Cipher A. But the only part of Market Cipher A you will need is ribbon 5. So if you have Market Cipher, you might have all these checked. These are all the other EMAs, but we only need ribbon 5, which is the 21 EMA. So uncheck all those and just check ribbon 5. And yours might be gray, mine's purple, but you're just waiting for the color change, when it goes from the bullish trend to the bearish trend. Okay? That's all you're waiting for. And then once you have that, you just wait for a back test of that EMA, right? And once you get that back test, you use Market Cipher also. See, it's usually after a big sell-off and money flow's going down, so you know the short is the action to go. And I usually what I do is I set limits kind of all along this 6-hour EMA, and then I'll usually set my stop loss a minimum of usually 2.5% above this 6-hour EMA. And then as far as taking profits, I usually take profit at 2 to 1 risk reward. I'll usually take like half the trade out there, and then I'll take another 25% of the trade out at 3 to 1, and then I'll just kind of let it ride and take some more out at 4 to 1. And yeah, so that's why this trade just has a win-loss, because and I can't give you a gain on the account amount because it's a little subjective, the taking profits, right? I think of it as a swing trade. I know there's going to be a second sell-off for sure, and I just take profits along the way. 2 to 1, 3 to 1, that's where you should at least start. At minimum 2 to 1, taking out some of your position there. So, and then so we have another one here. Money flow is still deep in the red. We get another back test. Multiple candles can't close above, right? So, honestly, probably would have entered on this one because we had a test and then another test and we still couldn't close above. And I would have had some limits set at the EMA, so 2.5 again. And we'll just call that good. And then this looks like you only would have maybe got the profits at 2 to 1. It doesn't quite get you to 3 to 1. So that trade, might not have gotten you quite as good as this one did. Alright, so that is basically the strategy. Let's go back and kind of test some out. So here we go. Here's another one. Let's use the replay mode so it can feel kind of live action-y. Alright, so here, big sell-off. It has changed colors. The EMA money flow is clearly coming down, making this is a lower high right here. So now we just wait for that back test. So we get our guy and we just slowly start, kind of setting limits in here. Limit orders. If you don't know what a limit order is, just an order you put in that the price will move into it. Getting ahead of ourselves. So we really haven't had a back test yet. That's okay. We're not worried. It will back test eventually. We just probably won't be as solid of a trade as some of them can be. But okay, so now we get the back test. Boom, there we go. Money flow is red. Yes, this stuff is coming up, but that's okay. The money flow is thick in the red, so we're fine. And then stop loss, you know, minimum 2.5 above. And then first profit will be at 2, you know, next at 3-to-1 risk reward ratio. Let's play it out. There we go. Oh wow, see, that one was boom quick. You know, this might, if this was when you were sleeping, you might not have gotten all these profits, but hopefully you just set your orders like I do once you enter the trade. Okay, so there you go, another winner. That one was a quickie, but it still paid out. So now looks like we're gonna close back above. So yeah, so now, you know, bull market's probably gonna take back over. So we gotta wait for at least this to turn. Here, since this just doesn't happen all that often, we're just gonna go search out these trades rather than have that play back. All right, so here's a good one that I got in at the very top of Bitcoin was this one. So once again, we're at the top of Bitcoin. You know, we're going to the moon. We're going to the moon right here, and then we have a big sell-off, catches everyone by surprise. So once we have that sell-off, we're just like, all right, we just wait for that back test so we can get in on this, you know? So we can get in. So let's play it out. Okay, so we're starting to kind of, oh, more sell-off, that's okay. All right, so we're starting to get back to it. And come on, baby, there we go. Alright, so this one, the money flow is, I mean, this wave is bigger than this wave, so it's technically is still getting redder. So let's enter. I mean, some of these shorts, you know, everyone's going to be thinking we're still going, you know, in some of these. So you just have to stay strong and be patient and know that this money flow is coming down. Like, I mean, just look at that. It's thin here, so it's getting ready to switch over. And then let's play her out. There we go, get the sell off. Boom, okay, so we hit that 2-to-1, so we would have taken some profits there. Now we're just waiting to take some more at our 3-to-1 mark. There we go, we get our, oh no, we didn't get our 3-to-1. Oh, there we go, now we got it. Okay, so there we go, boom. Another winner. And we'd be shorting the market damn near the top, you know? What? Well, 20% away from the top. 15% away from the top. Okay, so not the damn near top, but still in the 60s. You know, if all of you had a short position open from the 60s right now, where we're at now, you'd be happy, so. Okay, so now you're in the sell-off, and you've maybe closed the position or not closed it. So now we just wait for another bull trend. Which never really starts, right? Because we have another sell-off. So here we go. We have another big sell-off. This is one of the rare occasions where we're kind of starting a big-time bull trend, right? Because we had this sell-off, and now we have even a bigger one, right? So we have an even bigger one, so we can do our retest again. So now we just wait for another retest. There we go. Stop loss minimum 2.5. There we go. Now let's just wait for that retest. Alright, so the retest, you know, it's happening down here. Because these are 6-hour candles, right? This is the 6-hour chart, so these are, you know, longer candles than your little 5-minuters. Alright, there you go, you know, I mean, so do we hit 2-to-1 yet? Yeah, we did. And did we hit 3? Yep, we hit 2 and 3 on that one. That one was a nice one. So see, it's a great strategy, you know. I had trouble shorting when I first started trading, and this strategy really helped me like come around to trade shorting, you know. So yeah, that's basically it on the strategy. I guess we can do one more just to really hit her home. Let's see, do we get another opportunity here? I think we do. Let's see. See, we haven't really changed back to white yet. Oh, there we go. So now we got some white. I'm talking about this EMA that's changed back to white. Okay, now we have an uptrend. Okay. So let's see. Alright, now we got a sell-off. So now we wait for the retest. Even more of a sell-off? Okay, so now we're just waiting for that retest.
Charging battery.
See if we can get it. Alright, there we go. We got the retest. We're in it.
Charge complete.
This one's making us be patient. But money flow is still decreasing. Look at that. See, we're still decreasing. We're good. Oh, there we go. Okay, so that one, but look how that 6-hour EMA is just, you know, slapping her down. So yeah, so this is a great strategy. Once again, it's on the 6-hour time frame. It's more for swing trades. You got to be patient. You know, each candle's 6 hours long, but we just saw it works great. So go try this yourself. You know, good luck out there with this. Doesn't look like we're going to get another one for a little while because we're starting to come back up. But, you know, now it's you got another strategy in your back pocket. All right, so that's it for me. Subscribe to the channel. If you don't have Market Cipher, use my link below and support the channel. And you guys have a great night. Peace.